Thank you, Mr. Cassell. Now, please remain standing as I invite our award-winning vocal ensemble up to sing the national anthem.
Wow. Thank you, vocal ensemble. I'd now like to invite Maya Thomas up to the podium. She'll lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, students, parents, teachers, Board of Trustees, district office staff, and friends of our graduates. Welcome today. A special welcome to our superintendent, Dr. Rudolph. And to Trustee Ellen Wheeler. So we'd like to begin today with a message to the graduating class. So it's hard to believe that 3 years have passed so quickly, and here you are ready to graduate. And what a journey you students have had to get through to get to this day. I remember distinctly you coming 3 years ago into this very building, so excited to be here. The energy in the room was that day extremely contagious. You were the biggest class that we had ever had. No longer the biggest, but you were. You are the class that has survived 3 years of construction. Yep. Remember all those green fences? The small basketball courts? all the loud hammering noises. Now look at Graham. What a beautiful place it is. Look at the technology that you've had access to. Large screen monitors, speakers, one-to-one Chromebooks, a new theater, an innovation center. The list just goes on. Thank you to the community for approving the bond that allowed all this wonderful construction to happen. You're also the class that saw the rise and fall of many new fads. Kendamas, flipping bottles, dabbing, remember, yeah? And now, everybody say it once, spinners. The kendama craze lasted almost 2 years, which amazed me. That's incredibly long time. Then came the flipping the bottles, which I've never quite understood. Many of them ended up on our roof. Dabbing, and now the fidget spinners. Here at Graham, we have 5 essential elements, and you're going to say, how's she going to connect this? And as I reflected on all 3 of these fads, I realized that the elements came into play. Students were actively pursuing knowledge in order to learn anything and everything to become an expert. You have to keep working at it, and some folks might just call that perseverance. Some folks say practice makes perfect. I say if you want to do something well, take pride in it and have time to work at it until your brain and body are totally in sync. And I saw some amazing, totally in sync brain and bodies. I saw many of you practicing and practicing until you could really take pride in your ability to master either the kendama, the bottle flipping, and now even the spinners. And I'm not quite sure what you're going to do with those. I saw so many of you feeling a sense of belonging because you were part of a larger group sharing similar things. I saw Together We Can at work while students were teaching each other new tricks or creating kendama tournaments. Our 5 essential elements are not meant to just live here at Graham, but our hope and dream is that they become just how you live your lives. As you leave us to pursue further education in high school, college, and beyond, please take time to reflect on what you have learned here during your time with us at Graham. I want to leave you with the lyrics of a song I recently heard our choir sing as they performed The Sound of Music. Just the stanza. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. As you begin this new journey, you're going to cross mountains that you'll have to climb. Climbing isn't easy, and you'll need help. Together we can, climbing. All you have to do is ask for that help. Once you reach the top, you can take pride in those accomplishments, but remember to thank those who helped you along the way. The mountains may mean taking some challenging courses, learning a new language, making new friends, applying for your first job, applying for college, but every one of you can accomplish whatever you set out to do. Ford every stream simply means crossing a stream or river. Don't let things stop you from getting where you want to go. Before you can ford that stream, you need an idea of where you want to go. In other words, a dream, a goal, pursuing knowledge. That dream or goal may change over time, but you need to start moving together towards something. Follow every rainbow. That line can be interpreted any way you choose. But for me, following rainbows mean following the natural beauty of the world, smiling and living a positive life that lights the way for others. Till you find your dream infers it takes work, perseverance, just like practicing that kendama, to find your future, your dream. I encourage all of you to climb your mountains, to cross your streams, follow your rainbows until you realize your dreams. And I'll close in the immortal words of Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it. And dreams really do come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Wow, thanks, Ms. Thompson. That was beautiful. Now we have the privilege of hearing from 3 of our 8th graders as they present their inspirational messages to their fellow graduating classmates. I'd like to invite these 3 speakers up to the stage now. The first of our speakers is Akanshya Bhat, and she's going to read from you here.
Welcome friends, family, and teachers to the Graham Middle School 8th grade graduation. My name is Akanshya Bhat. Wow, I can't believe that it's been 3 years since I first came to this school. It feels like just yesterday that I was at my 5th grade graduation, scared for what's to come. Now it's almost time for high school, with the cliche popular girls who will ruin you and the horrendous stories of Freshman Friday. I remember one of my friends telling me to imagine a high school experience that's like High School Musical, with people singing and dancing 24/7. I can't believe the subject of most teen drama movies is almost part of my life. Standing here at the very end of middle school, all these memories are flooding back to me, from the very first day that I walked into Graham to trying to figure out how to write this speech. Graham has given me so many things: amazing friends, a wonderful learning experience, and great teachers. But it has also taught me some life lessons. One of the most important things I learned here at Graham is to be yourself. As Oscar Wilde said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. When I first came to Graham, I was a shy girl who was very quiet. I know most of my friends are probably laughing at the thought of me being shy and unable to talk to most anyone, but I was. I found myself different from other people, and that made me self-conscious in many ways. One of the things I had to change was my name. When people seemed incapable of pronouncing my name and began making fun of it, I decided to stick to a pronunciation that everyone could use, so people wouldn't really notice me and I could blend in with everyone else. Contradictory to what many of you think, my name is Akanshya, not Akanshya, or any other pronunciation you might use. Shocker, right? Whenever I tell people, they always seem surprised. Despite all this, I decided to be myself and accept every quirky characteristic of mine, including my name. Each and every experience at Graham taught me that. Anything from the All About Me posters in Miss Gion's class to the Socratic seminars in Mr. Gomez's and Miss Penny's classes. They built my self-confidence, and I will forever be grateful for that. In the end, I didn't even have to be a weird loner without friends. I made friends who liked me for me, along with all the oddities that come along with me. And that showed me what people think doesn't matter. You have to be yourself, because the little things that you do people find weird are the things that make you happy. Instead of giving them up, you should embrace them. Like Dr. Seuss said, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I have another great example for that. When people used to call me a nerd, I felt offended and hurt. But then I realized that that's part of who I am. And as far as I can see, my friends don't mind. The people who mind, they don't matter. So now, if somebody calls me a nerd, I'm fine with it. All I have to say is be yourself, and you'll be fine. I know this is something everyone tells you. Before I came to Graham, this was one of the yeah, I get it things that people tell you over and over again. But living and understanding the lesson is much different than just hearing it. This is a big thing for people to understand. To be honest, I don't really see my place where I can give out advice. I'm only 13. This is the end of middle school, but we have so much left ahead of us. We have chances to learn and make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. But for now, we're graduating 8th grade, and I fully intend to enjoy the experience. I can't believe this wonderful chapter in our lives that we're calling middle school is almost over. We're starting a new chapter in our lives, but please let's end this one well. So congratulations, graduates. We finally did it. Thank you for all your time. Please enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
And now we'll hear from Gabriela Marques.
Welcome, graduates, families, and special guests. My name is Gabriela. I wanted to start off by thanking everyone who is here today and the faculty and staff at Graham who made today possible. I want to talk about three main themes: never let anything stop you, the power of friendship, and the importance of failure to future success. I wanted to start off by talking about a woman that has inspired me throughout my life, and she is my #1 supporter, which is my grandmother. My grandmother is one of the most courageous and powerful women I know today. She did not have the easiest childhood. She grew up in a third world country, and she was discriminated because of the color of her skin. She came to America not knowing English and came looking for a fresh new start. My grandmother now owns her own business and is still the most amazing and powerful woman I know today. She has taught me that it doesn't matter what the color of your skin is or where you come from, that should never stop you from realizing your dreams. Once a powerful woman once said, "Let us make our future now. Let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality." Malala. My second message of today is the importance of friendship. Let's go back to the start, where it all started, 6th grade. This is a time where we'll all try to find new friends and adapt to a new environment. We're all new, and this is a time where we needed support from friends more than ever. My friends here at Graham were always there for me in times of hardship, and I have learned from being here for all 3 years that we have to stand with each other. We have been together for all 3 years. We've gone through different phases together. We have grown together. And as we face high school and continue on this journey, I hope we stay connected. We are on a path to discovering ourselves, and everyone is going to go down different ones. But we have to stand with each other and never forget our memories at Graham. The greatest gift of life is friendship, and I have received it here. Through good times and bad, my friends here at Graham have always been there for me, and I hope we can continue that through high school. My last message of today is the importance of failure to future success. Being here at Graham for all 3 years, we all had to go through some obstacles, and this school has taught us that it is okay to fail. We learn from failure and not success, and sometimes we need help. The teachers here have helped us a lot, from opening up their classroom after school hours and giving up their breaks. They always make room to help us. I have failed many math tests, and letting us retake tests and having study groups helped a lot. The teachers here made sure we have opportunities to be successful. However, it isn't just the teachers. The staff members here are also helpful. I was lucky enough to have met a staff member here that I could go to and talk to every day. She was that person I could just come and talk, and she would just make me feel comfortable. Unfortunately, she passed away this year, and it was a great loss at our school. But she was one of many people that has taught us that failure is part of life, and without it, we aren't able to learn from our mistakes and keep growing. As a math teacher once taught me about the importance of the word yet. We haven't solved it yet, but we are able to if you keep trying and not letting failure be a bad thing, but something you can learn from. Finally, as we close this chapter in our life, the next 4 years are not going to be easy. Life is just going to keep getting harder, but as long as we stay connected, we are all able to achieve great things. Thank you to the teachers and staff at Graham. Without you guys, these amazing 3 years at Graham wouldn't have been possible. Thank you to my mom and dad. You guys are the reason I am here. You guys have taught me the importance of family, friends, love, and education. Finally, congratulations to the class of 2017. We made it.
Thank you, Gabriela. Now we're going to hear from Jeimy, Lainez, Valencia.
Okay. Welcome, graduates, families, and special guests. It's really high. Okay, sorry. Welcome, graduates, families, and special guests. As General Colin Powell once said, there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. The lesson of not giving up was one of the most important lessons I learned from my 3 years at Graham. The lesson has taught me to trust myself, to keep on going no matter what,
and don't let failure be the thing that stops you from trying. Coming from a country where education is hard to find and the living conditions are terrible, I think I was always expected to do my best in everything. I think that having a mom with a 4th grade education and knowing how much she has grown from when she first arrived to this country until now is a lot of pressure because people may expect the same from me. I haven't always been a good student. There were times where I was labeled as one of those kids who didn't care about school at all. Going into 6th grade was a huge challenge for me. As months went on, I found myself changing and not in a good way. I started failing classes because I didn't pay much attention to any of them. After meeting with my mom and teachers to discuss my grades, my mom told me one of the most important things I needed to know. Whoever you're trying to be isn't going to get you anywhere in life. While I know now she was right, at that time I did not listen and finished my 6th grade year with a 2-point GPA. In 7th grade, something huge happened. My friends and I got into trouble with most of the teachers and as well as the police. They gave us rules that we couldn't break. We had to be apart from each other, and we also had to attend classes. After this happened, everything changed. I was seen differently by all my teachers, and some were even calling me out. They told me that I could do better. I felt bad. I knew that something needed to change. The first thing I did was ask my teachers for missing work. I had it, and I knew I needed to work hard to finish it by myself. I went to the office and I asked if there were any tutors available. They provided me help immediately, and the next week I started working with a tutor. Months passed and my grades went up, eventually finishing my 7th grade year with C's instead of D's. In the summer between 7th and 8th grade, I met one of my mom's closest friends' daughter. We started talking and never ever did she mention she was the same as me. She came to this country at a young age and had worked her way up to where she was now. My mom said that she was accepted to one of the best universities in the US. I knew that I wanted to be just like her. Inspired, I started my 8th grade year with a focus on school and doing everything I could to reach my goals. As for right now, 8th grade has been one of my most successful years. One of the things I was focusing on was increasing my writing proficiency, and I am proud to say I've accomplished this. Writing a well-structured essay used to be very hard for me, but I started to get help and feedback from teachers, and that changed my writing in so many ways. Recently, I found out that one of my essays was seen by many teachers in high schools and different high school districts, and it was liked. This made me happy and showed me that my hard work had paid off. Looking forward to the future, I see many good opportunities that will get me to my goal of going to college. I thank all those parents, friends, and teachers that have helped me in this hard but worth learning lesson. Later on in the future, I plan to use the same skill of trying again, even when it seems impossible. I want to congratulate all because the fact that you've made it this far is a great accomplishment. You should all be proud of yourselves.
Wow, let's give it up for our 3 students. Nice job, girls. Thanks. And now we will hear from our Graham Vocal Ensemble, and they'll perform the choral farewell.
Thank you, vocal ensemble. This group performed in LA and won gold and beat all the high school choirs, all choirs. So give them another round of applause. So at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Rudolph, our superintendent, to join me at the podium for the presentation of the class. So you'll accept it. So administrators, teachers, staff, trustees, and the Mountain View Wisman School District's governing board, I attest that these students have met or exceeded the expectations and requirements set forth by the state of California and Mountain View Wisman School District. Therefore, it's without reservation, I recommend that you promote these students and this 8th grade class of 2017.
Thank you, Ms. Thompson. It is an honor to be here today and to acknowledge Graham Middle School class of 2017 for the Mountain View Wisman School District. Just real quick, as I was preparing my speech and rehearsing it, I asked Ms. Loga to listen to it a couple of times. And she was like, oh, you know, last year's speech was really, really good. And I said, oh, great. What was the best point about it? And she says, you know, the beginning part. So I'm going to keep it really quick for you. And when I say really quick, I mean it's going to be really quick. Be yourself. It's what you're best at. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what else you do, remember to be yourself because that's what you're best at. That's it. And now, in my role as Superintendent of Mountain View Wisman School District, I officially accept this graduating class and state that all here present are eligible to receive a graduation diploma. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Rudolph. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so now I would like to ask the students that received the President's Education Award for having a 3.5 grade point average or higher to please stand and be recognized. Nice, you can be seated. Now I would like to ask our salutatorians to please stand. I would also like to ask that their parents, their guardians, stand as well, because we know that you played an important role in their success. These students have all received A's and 1 B during their 3 years at Graham. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. And now I would like to ask all our valedictorians to please stand. And again, I would like to ask the parents and guardians to please stand as well. We know you parents played an important role in their success. These students have all received A's all 3 years here at Graham Middle School. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. And finally, we'd also like to recognize all of our students that reclassified as English proficient in the last 3 years here at Graham Middle School. Please stand. Congratulations. Thank you.
And now, teachers, trustees will be presenting the diplomas. The teachers will announce the students' names, the trustee will give the student their diploma, and then we'll shake their hands. Students will return their seats and wait until all students have received their diplomas. We'll begin with the class for Susan Mitchell and Janet Lowe.
Yep.
Kate Armanini.
Nia Daniels.
Paige Lee.
Kelly Campbell DeVerde.
Leanne Lemoyne.
Vanessa Higa.
Eileen Chang.
Francesca Noel Karuba.
Lauren Coe.
Manon Ballas.
Hannah Kwan.
Haley Cairns.
Speak into the mic a little more.
Abigail Lowe.
Bella McGregor.
Sasha Keck.
Michael Fong.
There you go.
Madeline Mather Sayer.
Luca Quintella.
Jesse Ja.
Alec Stein.
Maru Lasala.
Nadav Shalinsky.
Anna Maximova.
Anthony S. Jin.
Mandy Lai.
Felix Wilson.
Akanshya Bhat.
Delia Copeland.
Malia Ju.
Natalie Heitkamp.
Indu Danturthi.
Andrew Sasamori.
Renault. Marina Renault.
Jason DeGraff.
Krista Polly.
Liam McBride.
Emily McNally.
Stefan Banikov.
Autumn Fung.
Johan Koo.
Aisha Cunningham.
Christopher Harjati.
Carolyn Lee.
Daniel Nee.
Sriharini Seisha Chalam.
Kai Tinkus.
Okay. Shavani Mandalapati.
Kai Wessel.
Nicole Albright.
Ezra Talk.
Maya Zolotar.
Janelle Chow.
Okay. Amanda Murray.
Noah Miller.
Kirby Young.
Andreas Worthrich.
Clara Hartlob.
Jaron Figueroa.
Eleanor Ragsdale.
Louis Sabio.
Ryan McKenzie.
Navi Chawla.
Vincent Rivera.
Navin Lowe.
Kari Yelmaset.
Philip Beck.
Maya Sullivan.
Janine Remiso.
Jessica Gilson.
Diana Shinen.
Ava Cairns. Hanik Moore.
Sahej Brar.
Eric Wetzel.
Dahlia Mendez.
Ana Sofia Ariano.
Carolina Leal.
Karua Fable. Fabiao, sorry.
Gabriela Turati.
Kiana Manson.
Rui Pacheco.
Abigail Evans.
Sebastian Spade.
Ileana Vitakis.
Anirudh Kumar.
Grace Storer.
Marco Chavez Avina.
Angel Santiago.
Aria Rao Chilicuri.
Cesar Mejia.
Emily Carbajal Aguiar.
Kevin Garcia Bautista.
Zuli Pimentel.
Cesar Hernandez Perez.
Jeimy Lainez Valencia.
Jason Cabrera Torres.
Alyssa Hernandez Perez.
Laura Cruz.
Mariah Viviana Villalobos.
Charisse Ruiz.
Asia Kalisa Minor.
Jasmine Rose Marin.
Samantha Garcia.
Camila Hernandez.
That's your family. Gabriela Hernandez.
Diana Diaz.
Michelle Catedral.
Victoria Kinsey Clark.
Cindy Paz Jimenez.
Yein Po.
Daniela Rosas.
Last name.
Juarez.
Shannon Juarez.
Michaela Casey.
You gonna miss me, Mr. Harder?
Yuen Vu.
Andrew Lopez.
Carla Marin.
Julian Daniels.
Judy Bautista.
David Arista Primitivo.
Brenda Aguilar.
Avery St. Laurent.
Manveer Sin.
Sage Shepherd.
Nasli Kapokran.
Samantha Cordoso.
Luis Salazar.
Emilia Moguera.
Nelson Ramirez.
Nadia Holton.
Gabriela Marques.
Audrey Moyer.
Maya Kimi Thomas.
Sophia Hauser.
L. Abigail Law.
Natalia Evelina Gillay.
Mira Olsen.
Kira Nerog.
Veronica Siganova.
Kaliani Anderson.
Michael Ramanowski.
Isabel Turner.
Francisco Ramos.
Carlos Chavez.
Alex Galan.
Edgar Oseguera.
Juan Cruz Espinosa.
Tony Gomez.
Sarah Raimundo Diaz.
Emmanuel Navarro.
Jeannie Fang Fang Fu.
Joe Monroe. Stay here.
Andrea Mateo.
Alan Ortiz.
Amy Cativo.
Jason Cias.
Elizabeth Williams.
Diego Gonzalez.
Miles Carmack.
Brainer Gonzalez.
Noah Diedrich.
Arturo Loaiza.
Jeff Chen.
Enrique Aguilar.
Cruz D'Antonio.
Henry Capusi.
Nathan Bonfilio.
Adolfo Sanchez.
Bradley Savadrio.
Christopher Rojo.
Zach Martin.
Daniel Martinez.
Fatih O'Rourke.
Augustine Perez.
Aiden Alpedes.
Adenel Hernandez.
Hugo Papalardo.
Jose Sanchez Ortiz.
Carter Sales.
Xavier Paz.
Christian Cantu.
Aaron Kotner.
Kai Sorensen.
Isaac Sanchez.
Alex Vinay.
Caroline Olvera.
Alessandro Cisnegas.
Emily Reyes.
Asaf Tall.
Cadence Manriquez.
Cesar Garcia.
Genesis Manriquez.
Cesar Guadarrama.
Christopher Martinez.
Morgan Nab.
Ryder Freeman.
Cesar Hernandez.
Kevin Hernandez.
Megan Elkins.
Casey Van Wandelen.
Abigail Parasic.
Ethan Henry House.
Alexis Ramos.
Ava Wheeler.
Cut your class.
Montserrat Martinez.
Casey Kim.
Valentina Santos Valdez.
Stephen Hu.
Amy Leon.
Connor Rafe.
Isabel Owano.
Lisbeth Lopez.
Nicole Zavala.
Joel Esteban Robles.
Shayna Oberman.
Rafael Benitez.
Emily Young.
Ben Bagalso.
Elena Padromo.
Lillian Chang.
Hazel Homburg.
Nicholas Huang.
Eric Torres.
Grant Walton.
Victor Medina.
Pablo Reed.
Juan Zepazar.
Nina Mystery Haywood.
Hirad Nazari.
Carolina Silva.
Keon Naruzi.
Mark Lanuza.
Evan Lai.
Cyrus Forudian.
Nico Sanchez.
Royce Etheridge.
Zachary Mulligan.
Daniel Nuza.
Oliver Salmon.
Kyle Capatina.
Connor William Cummings.
Ajit Chauhan.
Luke Jossie.
Remy Bryant.
Dominic Sikoros.
Lance Muir.
Adan Zuniga.
Delmy Lopez.
Moritz Endler.
Jennifer Calderon.
Matthew Keeley.
Jacob Pernishad.
Alejandro Castillo.
William Zhao.
Alexander Drummond.
Seth Jackson.
Gabriel Santiago Rodriguez.
Nicholas Landa.
Victor Hugo Caballero Martinez.
Bella Celli.
Ahad Mirza.
Evan James Segilke.
Lucia Gallardo.
Oscar Alfredo Portillo. Dylan Martinez Cibrian. And last but not least, Anayeli Marindo Santos.
All right. I can now congratulate you as official graduates of Graham Middle School 2017. In just a moment, we will be having a recessional. Mr. Cassell's band will be playing. Graduates, as you've noticed, your folders are empty. So, parents and graduates, we will be having a reception in our courtyard with cookies and some drinks. And you can get your diplomas in the Innovation Center. So now, before dismissing the graduates, I'd like to request that all audience members please stay seated until all graduates have left the sports pavilion. You'll catch up with us at the Innovation Courtyard. Once again, thank you for coming. I present to you the Graham Middle School graduating class 2017.